From Silicon Valley's tech titans to Wall Street's financial moguls, the landscape of corporate leadership is dominated by a select few whose names echo through the corridors of power. But who are these captains of industry? And what fortunes do they command? And what sets these captains of industry apart? Is it their relentless pursuit of innovation? Their unrivaled ability to inspire and lead? Or perhaps their unyielding commitment to driving growth and prosperity for their companies and stakeholders alike? Join us as we uncover the top-paid CEOs of today's corporate giants. Number 10. Tim Cook. Every year, Apple's bank account swells by an eye-popping $770.5 million. And at the wheel of this tech juggernaut stands Tim Cook, a man who's not just a CEO, but a visionary navigating the digital seas. Cook didn't just stumble into Apple. He's been a part of its DNA since 1998, grinding away in various roles until he ascended to the top spot in 2011, when the legendary Steve Jobs handed him the reins. Under Cook's watchful eye, Apple hasn't just stirred out the latest gadgets. It's been a genuine revolution in our pockets. The iconic iPhone, the sleek iPad, and the stylish Apple Watch. These are just a few of the innovations that have shaped modern tech culture. But Cook's vision extends beyond mere gadgets. He set his sights on revolutionizing healthcare, using Apple's technology to empower individuals to take control of their health like never before. And who could forget Apple's foray into the world of streaming media, where Cook has led the charge in bringing high-quality entertainment right to our fingertips. Behind the scenes, Cook's leadership style is a fascinating blend of innovation and realism. He's not just a CEO, he's a master strategist, constantly plotting Apple's next move in the ever-evolving landscape of technology. With his finger on the pulse of the industry, Cook has steered Apple through both triumph and adversity, cementing its place as one of the most influential companies in the world. But perhaps what truly sets Cook apart is his unwavering commitment to Apple's core values. From privacy and sustainability to diversity and inclusion, Cook has made it his mission to ensure that Apple isn't just a tech giant, but a force for good in the world. And with each passing year, as Apple continues to innovate and inspire, it's clear that Tim Cook's legacy is one that will be felt for generations to come. Number 9. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, the guy behind Tesla, SpaceX, and more, toes in a staggering $23.5 billion every single year. That's enough to make your head spin. Musk, originally from South Africa, isn't an ordinary man. Nope, he's an entrepreneur, investor, and engineer all rolled into one. You've probably heard of Tesla. Yeah, that's his brainchild. But wait, he's also the mastermind behind SpaceX, Neuralink, and The Boring Company. Now, in 2021, Musk hit the jackpot and became the richest person on the planet, with a jaw-dropping net worth of over $200 billion. And guess what? His CEO salary at Tesla isn't mind-blowing, but he's not sweating it. Why? Because he's cashing in big time with those stock options. Just to give you an idea of how massive these payouts are, in 2020 alone, Musk scored a stock award worth a whopping $2.28 billion. That's the largest CEO paycheck in history, folks. Number 8. Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai, the guy at the helm of Alphabet Inc., which owns Google, bags around $280 million every year. Can you believe it? Pichai is not just any old businessman, though. He's a trailblazer, and he's got roots in India and America. Pichai walked through Google's doors back in 2004, just like any other guy looking for a job. Fast forward to 2015, and boom, he's calling the shots as CEO. Under his watch, Google's gone from strength to strength. They're practically taking over the world. Pichai's not just sitting around twiddling his thumbs either. Nope, he's the mastermind behind game-changing products like Google Home and Google Pixel. Number 7. Jensen Huang. Check this out. Huang, one of the brains behind NVIDIA, a company that's all about cool stuff like Shield gaming consoles and cutting-edge artificial intelligence, just hit the jackpot with around $561 million in his pocket every year. How insane is that? Here's the story. Huang struck gold with some options that he'd been hanging on to since 2011 and 2012. Can you imagine waiting that long for a payout? But hey, patience pays off, right? It's like a real-life fairy tale. Except instead of a fairy godmother, it's Huang's smart business moves that make all the magic happen. Number 6. Reed Hastings. Hastings, the big cheese over at Netflix, pulls in a whopping $453.5 million each year. Can you even wrap your head around that number? It's mind-blowing. Now, he's the co-founder, CEO, and chairman of the streaming powerhouse Netflix. You know that platform where you binge-watch your favorite shows until the early hours? Yeah, that one. But get this, Netflix wasn't always the giant it is today. Nope, back in the day, it was just a DVD rental service. Crazy, right? Well, Hastings had a vision, and he led Netflix through a major transformation, turning it into the expedition of online streaming that it is now. It's like he waved a magic wand and turned Netflix into the go-to spot for all your binge-watching needs. Number 5. Mark Benioff. Meet Benioff, the mastermind behind Salesforce, a company he founded way back in 1999. And get this, he's not just the CEO, but he's also sharing the throne with Bret Taylor as co-CEO. Talk about a dynamic duo. Currently, Benioff's not your run-of-the-mill CEO. Nope, he's a visionary, and he's got this slogan that's turning heads. The end of software. It's like he's leading a revolution in the tech world. But wait, Benioff's been on a shopping spree lately, scooping up companies like MuleSoft, Tableau, and Slack. And you know what? These acquisitions aren't just for show. They're driving Salesforce's growth through the roof. I'm talking about a whopping 24.7% increase in revenue in just 1 year. It's like Benioff's playing a high-stakes game of chess, and every move he makes is a strategic masterpiece. Who knows what he'll conquer next? One thing's for sure, he's definitely one to watch in the tech world. Number 4. Leonard Schleifer. Schleifer, he's the brains behind Regeneron, a company that's doing some pretty incredible stuff in the world of medicine. As the co-founder and CEO, he's the big cheese over there. Now, Regeneron isn't just your run-of-the-mill pharmaceutical company. Oh no, they're making waves with medications that tackle all sorts of tough conditions like asthma, cancer, chronic pain, and more. But they've really shot into the spotlight since the whole COVID-19 situation hit. It's like they've become the heroes of the pandemic, working tirelessly to develop treatments that could change the game. Schleifer isn't just in it for the money, he's on a mission to make a real difference in people's lives. And with around $452.9 million rolling in each year, he's definitely got the resources to keep pushing boundaries and saving lives. Now that's what we call making an impact. Number 3. Robert A. Kotick. Get ready for a wild ride because Bobby Kotick's journey at Activision has been nothing short of legendary. Imagine this. Back in 1991, when Kotick stepped into the role of CEO, Activision was just a failure on the radar of the gaming world. But oh, how times have changed. Fast forward to today, and Activision isn't just a gaming company, it's a cultural phenomenon. From the heart-pounding action of Call of Duty to the immersive worlds of World of Warcraft, they've captured the imaginations of millions of gamers worldwide. But what set Activision apart is not just their blockbuster game, it's their knack for innovation. Under Kotick's leadership, they've pioneered new ways to connect gamers, from the rise of online multiplayer to the explosion of esports. It's like they're constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible in gaming. And speaking of pushing boundaries, they have reached a milestone of snagging the 396th spot on the Fortune 500 list. That's right, they're rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in business, from tech giants to financial powerhouses. It's a testimony to Kotick's vision and leadership. He's taken Activision from humble beginnings to the pinnacle of corporate success. Interestingly, Kotick's not just in it for the glory, he's also bringing in some serious cash. We're talking a mind-blowing $296.7 million every year. That's enough to make even the most seasoned gamers do a double take. With that kind of dough, Kotick could probably buy his own virtual reality world and still have cash to spare. So there you have it, the incredible story of Bobby Kotick and Activision. From a small-time gaming company to a Fortune 500 powerhouse, they've proven that with the right vision and a whole lot of passion, anything is possible in the world of gaming. Number 2. Satya Nadella. Nadella didn't just stumble into the role of CEO at Microsoft. He earned it through years of hard work and dedication. He started his journey with the company way back in 1992, working his way up the ranks until he landed the top spot in 2014. That's over 2 decades of blood, sweat, and code. But here's where things get really interesting. Nadella didn't just inherit a well-oiled machine when he took over. He stepped into the driver's seat during a time of major change for Microsoft. The tech landscape was shifting, and Nadella knew he had to adapt or risk being left behind. So what did he do? He led Microsoft through a massive transformation, shifting their focus from traditional software to cutting-edge technologies like cloud computing and artificial intelligence. And let me tell you, it paid off big time. Under Nadella's leadership, Microsoft's stock price has skyrocketed, and they've cemented their position as one of the most valuable companies in the world. But despite all his success, Nadella remains humble and down-to-earth, earning him the admiration of his peers and the title of Most Underrated CEO since 2017. However, the incredible journey of Satya Nadella and Microsoft. From humble beginnings to global powerhouse, they've proven that with the right vision and a whole lot of hustle, anything is possible in the world of tech. And with Nadella at the helm, you can bet they're just getting started. Number 1. Hock Tan Hock. Tan, a visionary leader with roots tracing back to Malaysia, had his sights set on making waves in the tech world from a young age. After scoring a scholarship to the prestigious MIT Massachusetts Institute of Technology, he didn't just blend into the crowd, he stood out like a diamond in the rough. Armed with a keen intellect and a hunger for success, Tan quickly made his mark, diving headfirst into the fast-paced world of technology. Interestingly, instead of following the traditional path of a tech entrepreneur, Tan set his sights on the often overlooked realm of semiconductors and software, and boy, did he hit the jackpot. In 2016, he took the reins at Broadcom, a company that's been shaking up the industry ever since. From designing cutting-edge computer chips to crafting innovative software solutions, Broadcom has become a force to be reckoned with under Tan's leadership. And get this, Tan's not just in it for the money, though he's certainly not hurting in that department, with a jaw-dropping annual income of approximately $288 million. Nope, he's driven by a passion for pushing the boundaries of what's possible in technology, constantly striving to stay ahead of the curve and lead Broadcom to even greater heights. So the remarkable story of Hock Tan and Broadcom. From humble beginnings in Malaysia to the pinnacle of the tech world, Tan's journey is a testament to the power of determination, innovation, and a little bit of Malaysian magic. Who knows what revolutionary developments he'll unveil next? One thing's for sure, the future's looking bright for Hock Tan and Broadcom. What do you find most interesting about these top-paid CEOs? Please let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumb up and subscribe to the channel.